Uh, Ladies and gentlemen, what is this? Welcome to the Moving Buildings mod, where buildings can move. Every building can move. Your castle, your TC, your houses, your lumber camps, everything. This is a regicide game. It's on Size for Arabia. And let me tell you, because I've played this before, it is tough. Right? It is tough. So, just to briefly explain what happens with the TC, because the TC can be confusing. This is actually where the TC is at the moment. And typically, if you want to set a gather point for a TC, you right-click like this. That's what you would normally do as a player. When you do that with the Moving Buildings mod, it actually moves your TC there. So what probably happened was Gundrick tried to click his wood line, and the TC moved over there. So that's where his TC is stuck at the moment. But he can move it around. He can move his castle around. And this is a regicide Diplo game, just like a lot of the things we've seen. So let's introduce the players. We have Gundrick in the green. He's playing as the Persians. In the teal, we have Celtic Charger playing as the Spanish. In the purple, we have Pedro James. He's playing as the Byzantines. In the red, we have Mirowen playing as the Koreans. In the gray, we have Koreans for Night Eater. In the blue, we have Mongols for Sese 96. In the yellow, we have Cataclysm playing as the Turks. In the orange, we have the Evil Monk playing as the Japanese. This is a nightmare to play. I plan on playing this after this to show you guys exactly what it looks like. But yeah, I know what you're thinking. Could you just move your castle over to someone and kill them? Yes, you could. Yes, you could. Fortunately, most people are going to ally, so they don't have to run into that issue. But it could happen. So, I played this once to test it. I actually wanted to test it for the last 24-hour stream, and then I realized it would probably be a mistake. But, anyway. Whoa! Be careful with your king! The castle's gonna chase you, man! But anyway, when I played it, I chose Persians, and there was no castles in the settings I played. And I just went around the people, and it was drive-by TC shooting, man. It is great if you can control where your TC is. It's great because you can bring your TC to the wood line to chop wood. But yeah, like everyone else was in Imp, and I was still in Dark Age running around with my TC shooting things. Yeah, and then once they all killed me because I was running around with my TC, then they all stopped playing. This is extremely buggy. This is extremely buggy. Sometimes buildings don't move. This was created by mistake. Gallus is probably one of the best all-time mod creators in the game. He creates a lot of the mods that you see, like a lot of the mods even on HD that you see, whether it's graphics to game mods, all started with Gallus. So shout out to him. He's the one who has created the Christmas mod for me and a lot of things. But he apparently was working on some idea and accidentally did this and decided to make it its own separate mod. So that's the story behind this. But yeah, man, I mean, I figured, like, look at the mill. This is hilarious. There's some crazy strats we could see. I noticed that some people chose Koreans, so we might see towers being moved. And so far, people have been pretty passive with their castles. Well, pretty slow start considering, but red's on the way and gray's on the way to feudal age. And is he going to stone? Yeah, let's just bring the TC over here. It seems like these bills might be going to stone, yeah. So normally the risk of going with the tower rush is when you send your villas forward, they could die. Here, you could build your towers at home and patrol them across the map. Actually, that's a lie. You can't patrol. You can't patrol. You also... You know how if you have 5 villagers and you double click them and then move, they all move together? I don't think you can do that with buildings. You have to move them all individually. So it gets complicated.
Yes.
Could you build walls and send them to block all of someone else's resources? I don't think that walls move. I don't think that walls move. I think that's the one exception. Everything else should move, though. Lag killed one of my bills. One of his vills. It's okay. Nobody's watching, man. It's not like we have 1,200 people here watching. But seriously, don't be judgmental of any strategies during this, because this is hard to play, man. Nice mining camp from Blue. Wait! Blue wants to take yellow stone! Cataclysm is like, wait, what are you doing? What is this? He parks his castle here, puts blue on enemy, and he's just gonna shoot these vills down. Like, nice try, buddy. Nice try. You're not gonna take my stone. And blue, he runs away with the mining camp. He doesn't want to invest 100 wood into a mining camp and not be able to use it. He's running away with the mining camp. That's hilarious. Quick, get out of there, man. Don't let that be wasted resources. Get the mining camp out of here. Oh boy, well here's the towers from Night Eater. You know what's coming, man. The two Korean players are right next to one another, so this is just karma, instant karma, man. Normally I would judge someone who's going tower rush because I hate it, but let's be honest, it's probably one of the strongest strategies. And yeah, Gray is currently allied with everyone except Teal, believe it or not. But this is AOC, you don't get free Carta with a market, he doesn't even have a market, so we'll see if Gray starts moving these puppies around. What are the fishing ships? Where are the fishing ships? Fishing ships for orange. Did he really dock this? Wait, can you move a dock on land? That's what I want to know. Looks like you can. Okay. Alright, well you could dock attack. Get harbors! Moving harbors, baby! Get Malay, make harbors, and start moving those puppies around. That's even more OP than the towers. Okay. Don't worry about that villager dying. We're worried about the towers. You know, on the bright side, if someone tower rushes you or does anything to you, you can just run away. That's what blue could do.
Yes.
Red says, you don't like me, Teal, and Celtic Charger says, yes. I like all. Have you allied anybody? You have not allied anybody. Evil Monk says, why have you stayed enemies? Red's like, yeah, man. Whoa! Pedro with the OP scouting tactic. He's built the outpost, and he's moving this puppy around. Let's go. Okay. That's a great way to scout right there. That's a low investment. Just passing, baby. Just passing, okay. Trey has yet to be offensive with his towers. I think yellow, or sorry, was it blue? Or no, it was I'm confused now. Whoa! Whoa! This is so weird. Yeah, yellow and blue, they've had a little bit of a conflict earlier. And we have a castle warfare here. Purple's still scouting, you know, scouting the other areas of the map as any pro would. And these guys, they both have their kings in those castles, right? Yeah. This is just over the top, man. I love it. Cataclysm is soon going to be in Castle Age, where he could make battering rams. What you could do is you could make a siege workshop, load them up with rams, and then chase the castle blue. Run around all game, man. All game. Now, can you build farms? I need to know this for personal reasons. Looks like you can. Good to know. Good to know. I need to play this more often. Alright, what's Gundrick up to? His score's looking pretty strong. As TC's actually here, as you can see. He's still in feudal. He'll probably click up to Castle Age after this.
Yes.
Hope Stream is watching my hacks. Super efficient farming. Learn T90. Hey! When I asked earlier about the farming, I was asking for a friend, not myself. And Red said towers can't move. No, they should be able to move. I think it's bugged. Yeah, yo! Gray's like, no. Towers can't move. And then he sends his tower into Red's base. Yeah, here we go. This reminds me of chess, man. Like, could we make Age of Empires 2 chess with this mod? It's possible. It's definitely possible. I suck at chess, so don't expect me to ever cast that, but... okay. Back to the castle war. Blue has retreated. He's no longer interested in this. The boar is blocking his path. Yellow... oh! Yellow! Oh, did you see that? His king... he needs to be careful. His king hopped out of the castle. He's making petards. He's chasing this down. He's making petards to chase down Blue's castle. Okay.
This is great T90. We should do this more often. It is so funny, lol. And indeed that is some real 90 farms.
Hey, stop it, man. Meanwhile, scouting update for Pedro. Look at this guy. Still moving around the map. Oh my god! Yellow, be careful. Oh! We're gonna have a heart attack one of these days. Do not ungarrison that king. He's trying to ungarrison all of his units, but he forgets his king is in there. That was close. That was close. You have to ungarrison the petards, man. There we go. Boom. 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 There we go. It worked. I just had to make a different noise. It's tough. I'm telling you, I'm going to play this next. And you can see how complicated it is. Blue is here to repair his castle because he doesn't know what else to do. He's in range of Yellow's castle fire. I still just don't have faith that Yellow's going to keep his king inside this castle. I can't look away. The towers are being moved around over here. This is spooky, man. And I think Blue will die, right? Because he'll lose his castle. He might as well just run into a TC or something. Yeah, that's right. Go for the offensive blacksmith strategy. Funny enough, he's being allowed to repair this. Yellow has not reacted to this just yet. But it should be just a matter of time, assuming Yellow realizes the vills are there. Elsewhere, okay. Celtic is moving his castle around. Cataclysm says he can't see his castle or select it. Whoa! Whoa! That is... Okay, did it just come back into his line of sight because he scouted it? Again, it's very buggy. When I was on his fog of war, it disappeared for a second. Okay. You cannot patrol your buildings, unfortunately. Yeah, you can't patrol them onto attack like a unit. You can only move them. I guess that explains Yellow's problems. This is peculiar, man. Whoa! Why'd the petard go there? Can he kill the vills and the castle in one swing? Or one pop? Or one explosion? Nope. I can't even click those vills. This is bugged out. Look at Green's farms. Yeah, I mean, it's decent. Not as good as my farms would be. So, like I said, this is quite buggy. This is quite crazy. I just need to know what happens here. Like, how many petards has Yellow invested into? He can't shoot the frickin' vills. Yeah, I don't think he can select the villagers, so this is working for Blue. Blue is not making his own petards? No, he's not, but Purple's here with the outpost. Purple's scouting this. Purple's gonna get 100% of the map scouted at this rate. That one outpost, man. That's hilarious. This guy has seen it all. Oh, Blue's in Castle Age, so he can make his own petards now, I guess. Oh boy. Well, Eldry, thank you for the donut, man. Have a nice night. Have a nice night. Yeah, this is pretty crazy. Thank you for the game earlier. Thank you for everything, bro. Pretty passive from the other players, right? So I guess that's good for us. Because just been watching this. Okay, Blue's repositioning, and now his villagers should be in range. So that was actually a fatal mistake, I think. Evil Monk says what? Evil Monk has a very basic base over here. Oh, he has fish traps. Nice. I think that's his TC. Yeah, that's his TC. Okay. Well, who knows? Pedro James has the score lead. He has quite a few villagers. I think he has the score lead because of scouting with the outpost. Which he's still doing, by the way. Red got T90 wooed a second ago. He did say T90 woo. Let's get some T90 woos in the chat for him. Is Purple fighting Teal? No, they're just hanging out, man. Just hanging out. Okay, so assuming that the movement doesn't bug, what would be the most OP strategy for this? Maybe Turk bombard towers or Spanish bombard towers? Now, I think moving masked towers is quite complicated, but I normally would say Persian TCs, but I don't think that's the case here. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. Yellow has built towers. They're going all out. Built towers. He sent them in this way to the wood line of blue. Blue... See, this is weird. To click the TC, you have to click this, and it takes you to here. But, you know, he's a lot of garrison vills, and he's building another castle. I think yellow should mass petards and then try and kill this. Stop going one by one, and that's his play. Teuton castles, yeah, that would be pretty good. With crenellations in the Imperial Age, okay. Gray is getting murder holes. He's building a lot of towers here. And purple's there with that outpost. That outpost is like Honey in community games. Or the guys who go down to 1 or 2 vills. And then I always go back and check up on them. That's what this outpost is in this game. I can't keep my eye off that outpost. Sorry, Honey. I didn't mean to use you as an example. It happened one time. Yeah, if there was no castle start, then Persians would be a strong pick for sure. Because you could Persian TC drop people. I don't know if you can move docks on land. We'd have to test this, but I don't know if you can move, if docks will just float over everything. They might be waterlocked, I guess. Or shoreline locked. See, the funny thing is, blue has battering rams to batter down yellow's towers. Yellow can just run away. Alright. Anyone else have to retask vills after each building? Or is it just me? Probably not just you. Oh, the pro strategies. Who needs a quick wall when you can move your university to block your tower off? Okay. Cataclysm getting guard tower now. 2 castles for blue. Only 5 petards for yellow. And his TC is moving all around. Oh! Run, university, run! Run away! Run away! Oh, he's gonna tempt him with the blacksmith. He already has his blacksmith upgrade, so he wants blue to attack this instead. Quick, he has the hill advantage. Get to the top of the hill. Get to the top of the hill with the university. Run. Run away. This is ridiculous, man. This is ridiculous. And yes, the blacksmith temptation worked. He couldn't help it. He had to go for it. So mesmerizing, that blacksmith. Okie doke. 1890 official, big fan. First time at the stream. I'm a high school teacher. High school teacher, band teacher. This really helps me relax after a long day. I'd sub, but you know darn well they don't pay teachers well in the US. Don't worry about it, DG Wall. Don't worry about it, man. I totally understand. Glad you could make it to the stream. Glad I could help you unwind. Man, I'll tell you what, playing this game would not help you unwind too. This has got to be stressful when towers and castles and things are moving around. Yeah, man, I never like, obviously there's a lot of support coming into the channel now, but you know, never feel obligated to support the channel if you're unable to. And I don't want people to feel guilty because of that. Like, it's not about that, right? Pedro Hamas is on the way to the Imperial Age, as is Evil Monk. I got Persian TCs, says Gundrick. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. But you can't utilize Persian TCs much when there's so many castles. We support you like a bra. Do you mean like a bra? Like the thing that supports female breasts, Filster? Or did you mean like a bro? Need clarification on that. It's actually a joke that was never made before on the stream. Thank you, Filster, for the kind words. That's nice. One uns just gifted you a sub there, DG Wallace. Thank you. Okay, so Gray sees these conquistadors and he goes, "Get away! Don't make me move my towers, man." That is a little bit suspicious. One at a time, Teal. This has been surprisingly unaggressive, considering the possibilities that this map provides. Look at the sheep running away from the. What is happening here? Look at the sheep running away from the shepherds. I'm pretty sure this isn't how it's supposed to work. Normally when the shepherds call the sheep goes where the shepherds want them to in this game. Where is that guy going? Alright, well, I'll keep you updated on these villagers as they chase down the sheep. No castle rushes yet. The towers haven't moved too much. It's very defensive play from people. And maybe he's taking it to the mill. Okay, there we go. They found a good spot for it. Can you, no, never mind. Not even going to say what I was thinking. Not even going to say what I was thinking. Can the farms move? I haven't seen any awkwardly placed farms, so I don't know. See, when I click this as a spectator, normally if I'm spectating a scout and I right click, see how it has the X there, which means that it could move? Same thing happens with the farm, but I haven't seen any farms moving in a weird place. But then again, you never select farms and accidentally move them, so it kind of seems like you can stack them. Because Gundrick was talking about it earlier, so maybe, I don't know what has happened here with the terrain, but maybe they have stacked. Yeah, it seems like they have. Yeah, you can move lumber camps and stuff, I know that much. I've only played this a handful of times myself, so... Oh boy, this is a nightmare. I had this nightmare last week. I couldn't sleep afterwards, oh god. Well... Oh wow, red! Okay, I can kind of respect the strat. I can kind of respect the strategy. He's putting crossbows into the towers. That's actually quite a smart idea. If towers are going to be your main force of military, why not load them up? Why not? Having played this, though, you can't select all the towers and just right-click them and have the whole group move. You have to go boom, 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 so it's really tough. Dave played this. Dave tried to build 300 Spanish bombard towers and move them, and then he was not happy to see how difficult it was to move. Okay. I think Evil Monk has gone Japanese. Because Japanese towers are quite good in the current balance, but this is actually Old Age of Conquerors because the mod doesn't work with the new balance. So, a bit unfortunate for him, he can't get the Yasama upgrade. Still, the towers are decent. Just take a look at Gundrick's farms, you can see how they're stacked. Yeah, Jimmy's. So this is diplomacy, so you can ally people, work together against anyone. Teal says, I will bring petards, and we petard his base full. Gundrick says, I bring siege rams. Let me get to Imp. Who are they talking about? Gundrick is allied with everybody, so this will be a betrayal of some kind. They talking about purple? Purple's Byzantine, so his castles have 8,000 HP, man. And he's building bombard towers now. Okay. And he has amazing scouting because of the outposts. Look, he tried to build the new one here and lose the bill to a wolf. Looks like he did. G90, woo! Oh, we got some trade. Oh man, it'd be so funny to move the markets on your ally. Okay, next level strategies. Just picture this. Evil Monk and Teal, they're allied and they're trading, okay? They're trading corner to corner as you should. For some reason, Evil Monk has not even tried to reposition his market, but that's beside the point. So let's say they're trading. Teal just so happens to not really like the Evil Monk. So what he could do is he could move his market, let's say, to this corner, and then Evil Monk's trade carts would run through someone he's enemied to and he'd lose all of them. Pro strategies. Something to think about. T90, sorry for spamming, but do you know how trading gold is calculated? It's based on distance. So the further the two markets are apart from one another, the more gold you get. So for example, 66 gold here, if it was corner to corner, that would be the most possible. Well, that'd be western corner to eastern corner or north to south. And I think it's about a 150, 160. Typically, you'll see teams trade from the same side, though, and that's around 120, I think, if you trade here to say here. But it depends on the map size. You can check out Spirit of the Law for that. He has a whole video going through the specifics.
Yes.
Celtic Charger says, we should start trade. We will have Spanish trade. Yes, he will, because he's Spanish. However, his ally will not benefit from Spanish trade. And orange is...
Love from Paris, been watching for months. Prime allows me to tell you how great you are, for free.
I think, I'm fairly certain orange expects this. That's a lot of units next to him. So he's trying to wall this. But they didn't really teach how to wall in monk school. That's totally what they call it, monk school, so... I don't know if these walls will work. Meanwhile, red says, Gray, only you can see this. Work together. We are underdogs.
Yes.
And Gray says yes. So we have the Korean power.
Yes.
The Korean power. Okay. Guys, I don't think walls can move. No, I don't think walls can move. So Harky, thank you for the 2 months, man. Man, I wish I could get back to Paris. So when I was there for a brief period of time. Hope things are going well for you over there. Thank you for the 2 months with the Prime, man. Try to move walls. Well, that's the thing. I think it'll... Yeah, see, it looks like it can move walls. But I'm not sure. We'll play this after, okay? I'll play in a community game after. And we can test it out. You can see just how difficult it is to play. Whoa! Whoa! I kind of forgot about yellow and blue over here. Blue's running away with the lumber camp. More efficient lumber camps, boys. Let's go. Alright. Well, yellow has towers, and he can ideally move them. Teal says 14. Orange expects this. His Santa Claus... Well, he thought... You notice how the Santa thought about running, and now he's going to try and run with the castle, I think. Run. Be free, Santa. Be free. Oh! Oh, the defensive move with the towers! Let's go! Let's go! And Gundrik's coming in, moving TC, moving University, moving Castle. Now, the king is not in this castle. The king is here. Can Orange stay alive? I think he can, right? I mean, if the Petards make it through to the castle, then no. But I think Orange will survive. Gundrik says Rams are coming. That's going to make things more complicated for Evil Monk, but he's actually alright at the moment. Now, do you go on a counterattack of some kind with your towers? What do you do here? Chase down the conquistadors with your castle? Whoa, is that Gundrik's TC? That is Gundrik's TC. Quick, block his escape. Block his escape. Just passing. Just passing. Whoa, he just passed over top of the barracks. Okay. So guys, what's your question about the market? Are you wondering if the gold price changes after markets are shifted with this mod? That is quite easy to find out. We can find that next game. Whoa, there's moving TCs everywhere, man. There's moving TCs everywhere. Imagine it might be quite difficult to kill people. I wonder if going towers and rams would be the best strategy. Who needs military? Just make rams and move around with your towers. So many towers in this game. Oh boy. Okay, so we bombard towers everywhere now. Great? Maybe I'm crazy. I think they're deleting Vills somewhere. Yeah, red's deleting Vills. But it kind of seems like red's going to be betrayed here in a second if he's not careful. Gray has a lot of towers surrounding him. Do you notice this? And purple has a lot of towers as well. The stealth TVs you can't see. I assume he meant TCs. Red says get out. And he signals to purple to tell purple to move. Pedro James has tons of towers, man. And Elite Cataphract. He, in my opinion, has the lead. Okay. Philster said gates move, but walls don't. Okay, Philster has investigated it for us. Thank you. If she runs away within 90 days, you get a new wife free. I have no clue what you guys are talking about. Well, blue is siege ram. Mongol siege ram. Mongol siege rams with drill could chase down any moving buildings. There's that. I'm really curious to see how things go between blue and yellow, because they've been at each other's throats all game. Just passing petards from Celtic Charger. He's done a lot of damage to orange, right? Orange is probably out of the game now. I don't see how I can do much. And guys, it is very difficult to control these buildings. I think that's part of the problem. Why is everything pathing so weird? Yeah, people are complaining about the pathing of it. To be expected, I suppose. Again, it was actually a bug. This was not something that was created on purpose. It just happened. And I figured we'd try it out. Man, if purple were to change on red, or if red were to change on purple, if they were to change alliances, it would go down. This would be wild. I think it'll happen soon, actually. Pedro has the edge because he has the bombard towers. He's Byzantine, so he has more HP. He also has elite cataphracts. He could move his castles if he wants to. Jimmy, thank you for the prime sub, dude. As Bob Ross said, there's no mistakes, only happy accidents. Yeah, this is true. This is true. Why is this trade now moving? Wait, hold on. What? What trade are we talking about here? I believe if the market shifts, that the trade number should go up, but I could be wrong. It could be based off where you placed the market originally. I mean, you should never have that issue if you just place your market in the corners anyway, as you should do, but who knows. So, all the real fighting going down between blue and yellow, this is where it all started. And blue, credit to this guy, he's actually coming back now. He's done a great job. He's at 130 population. Yellow's only at 91 population, but yellow also has a lot more towers to defend with. Can we see this kind of mod in a Forest Nothing game? What would that change, though? I don't know what adding this to Forest Nothing would change. Probably not too much, right? Creating vills in the moving TC to have arrows. Next vill strat. Wait, next vill strat. Next level strat. Yeah, he has 3 TCs here. Persian TC is overpowered. Please nerf. Yeah, it's working, I guess. I mean, probably need some more military at some point, but he has 3 of them here. Alright. So, teal is making siege rams. Or sorry, green is making siege rams and teal is making paladins. Oh, and this is going to be a disaster for red. Where is red's king at? It's in this castle. It's not far away from all of the siege rams and all of the elite cataphracts. He better run the castle away. Green is shifting in, or gray is shifting in, sorry, to help. But I don't think they have an answer to the rams.
Yes.
And gray, I can't speak. I apologize. Purple's cataphracts are here. And they're on the prowl waiting for the king, and now the town bell has been rung. That's how desperate the situation is for red. Remember, he has 70 military, and most of that military is inside the towers. So, he's really committed to this, and he's trying to move around, but I think it's too complicated. I want to see green get a king snipe with his TCs. That would be funny. And, oh, blue could get some revenge. He finally kills that castle. And currently yellow's on the move. Yellow doesn't have any towers or castles to run in. He's on foot. No slay even. I think he'll be slain. I don't think he has any chance, right? Possibly has some allies over there, but he doesn't have a base now. That will not look good for him. Meanwhile, red committed everything he had into towers, and he's losing them. Gray committed most of what he had into towers, and he's losing them. So Pedro, he's at the top of the leaderboard right now, and teal as well. I gotta love Gundrick's strat. 35 kills, 8 deaths. Has he made a unit? I think he's only been making TCs. So if nothing else, the troll strategy is hilarious. Red says, I'ma give you my king. You defend me, and we beat them, you win. Alright, where's this king at? He's just hanging out. He's not going to Gray. I think he was talking to Gray? Who knows, man? Who knows? This minimap is a mess. Oh, yeah, that's right! How about your reinforcements? Guys, you don't need to build forward buildings now. Just bring the buildings back. Orange needs some pointy boys, so he just sends a barracks closer to the castle.
And I can in life. Bombard towers all need to die.
Oh, Gundrick, please snipe this with your TC. That would be hilarious. That would be so funny if he runs in and snipes the king with his TC. I don't know if Orange will lose his castle now, actually. He might hold on for a little bit longer. Red is... This king doesn't know where to go, man. This is the true Santa Claus. The correct colors and everything. He can't die now. Oh, look at this pro trade route from Celtic Charger. 1 gold per trip. Alright. That's helping him out. Orange is out of this game, man. He doesn't have the stone to repair for much longer. Eventually he will die. It's sad that the towers don't react to movement orders yet. Yeah, you find out the hard way the towers don't move as if you would like them to. But Purple's been moving his towers. He just can't, you can't move them all at once. Again, it's a mod that was created by accident, so there's gonna be some problems. Algernon says, thanks for the stream, T90. Gonna go sleep and dream nightmares of Imperial Camel style. As will we all. As will we all, Algernon. Thank you, man. Glad you can play in the game today. Have a nice night. What is happening here? Why is he building on an empty building? I don't know what they're talking about. Sorry. But Gundrick has committed to the TCs. He has 4 TCs now. He has TCs everywhere, actually. He has more TCs back here. So, 2 more. This one's kind of floating over water. Well, Red's upset because he went YOLO towers and it just has not worked out. Purple has definitely stalled out with his push, though. He needs to get more rams. He has the resources. I think he's preoccupied with moving things. See, the towers do move, but you can only move them individually. Look, he's repairing his TC. I love this from Gundrick. That's hilarious. Where's Yellow's king at? Look at Yellow running away from the rams with his towers, man. Running away from Mongol rams.
Yes.
Well, you can only run so much. Let's see. His king is currently... Oh, at Purple's base. Just hanging out. Okay. They are not moving, man. They are stuck. I don't know in between what. It's fine. Gundrick says, don't worry, I sling. Ooh, pro strategies. Red calls the GG. So the one true Santa Claus taps out of the game. Did he delete his king? Nope, it's still in this ghost town center of his ally. Well played, Red. Well played. Again, I tried to say before it started that it can be a bit buggy. It is like that for everyone. That's why the players who are actually making military are having a bit more success. But, you know, tell that to Gundrick, right? Tell that to Gundrick. Look at this! He's raiding the fishing ships from Orange that he built in this small pond with TCs. Evil Monk is trying to reboom, so I guess I shouldn't count him out yet. I figured I mean, his situation was worse than Red's. Gundrick says, I've got 5 TCs, let's push. Which is normally what you would hear if he's like, I got 5 Trebs, let's push. Or, I've got 10 Rams, or 20 Paladins, let's make a push, teammate. But no, he says TCs. 5 TCs. Oh, get the snipe! Orange is on the move! Chase him down, baby! Chase him down, let's go! Well, Orange is running to his corner. This is hilarious. Whoa! Yellow's tower is all the way over here, running from the Rams. Oh my god, man. This is so funny. Cataclysm says, turns out they move just fine when chased by rams. Yeah, well, there are a lot of rams here and a lot of towers from yellow that he will probably lose. So, orange loses his castle. His king is, where did his king go? Where's that dude at? Oh, what? He's on the move. He's nomadic now. So he's just passing through the towers of yellow. Can orange get through? He can squeeze through there somehow? How does that work?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you so much for the opportunity to play. Guess I just could not adapt well. GG.
Can he go over trees as well? He can. Okay, so TCs are actually better than towers. Maybe Persians is the most OP save if you want to move buildings around. Because it seems like the TCs can run over stuff. That's not the case with towers and other buildings. Miro, thank you very much, man. Thank you very much for the 1,000 bits. Dude, it's a buggy map, man. It was funny. It was funny. Yeah, it's not the most balanced setting you'll ever see. But it's been a blast for us here. I guess Evil Monk is going to set up shop in the northern corner now. And Gundrick. Guys, Gundrick has 68 kills, 15 deaths. One of the best KDs in the game, if not the best. He's just using TCs. T90 official. Like I said, 10 minutes before TC, go through everything but walls. T90 saw. I'm sorry, Filster. Filster has been... He's probably tested this before, right? Filster's been trying to send info my way. The info is helpful with the walls, though. Okay, so ever since red dropped out, it's become a little bit slow. This happens sometimes. Bear with us, it's a 20-year-old game. Can buildings work while moving? Yeah, they can. You can create villas as you run. I guess the issue for Green would be he actually needs an eco. He's moving around with his town centers. But he has quite a few sitting around here, so... might be okay. Does he have all his upgrades? He's an imp, right? Oh, he doesn't even have... well, he doesn't get Bracer, I guess. Should get Chemistry and Ballistics, I suppose. Oh, Filster knows because Tamatrix beat him with Persian TCs before. Ah, I see. So, bringing this up is a painful memory. Okay, so while this game has slowed down, who are you guys rooting for here? I kind of want Gundrick to win this. I don't see how he can win it by going purely TCs. But I want him to at least get a snipe. Can unpacked trebs? No, I don't think unpacked trebs would work. It's not a building, technically, so they would act as a normal unit. Unpacked trebs move? Okay, just, guys, if you have any questions, I ask that you direct your attention towards Tamatrix and Filster in my Twitch chat. They'll be able to answer any questions or concerns. They've experienced anything that you can experience with this mod, apparently. I think you could just go for Elite Mangadai Rams and kill everything, right? Well, that's nice. Gundrick just sent some resources to Celtic Charger. That's one way to make some friends. Where's Yellow's king at now? It's still there. They must not realize. Well, this is getting to the point where some players are pretty much just dead. Like, Orange is... let's be honest.
Yes.
He's probably out of the game. He's 15 pop. Probably the same for Yellow. He has towers, but... and I guess he has some allies, but he can't contribute too much. It's rough of me to say that, though, because he could technically snipe something with his towers. This map would be funny with Battle Royale. I don't know if we could combine it. Be funny. Who wins the game of Moving Thrones? And you guys can vote on who you think will win the game of Moving Thrones. Yeah, to the one person that voted on blue, that was a mistake. He's just dropped out of the game. Ouch, that sucks. That sucks. He dropped. Rip. And he was really doing a good job as well. Man, that stinks. Well, it happens. The show must go on. And is Orange on the run with his king? No, that's yellow. My bad. That's yellow. So yellow's on the run with just some villagers. Just some villagers. I wonder if the drill upgrade affects how quickly the buildings move as Mongols. Probably not. I would have noticed that, right? The TCs are actually faster than Paladin. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. Hot Wheels, sorry to hear that, man. Oh, Gray we haven't talked about in a while. He was trying to keep red safe earlier, failed with that. He's still alive in this game. What's purple up to, man? Feels like purple hasn't been doing too much.
Been subbing with
He's
Prime
safe.
ever since I saw your content. Like spending my Prime on smaller channels.
Purple is, I guess, sticking with the same game plan, like Rams and Cataphracts and whatnot. If he sees Yellow's King there, he could kill him. He's making a few more Rams. Popa, thank you for the 4 months, man. Yeah, I guess I wouldn't be considered a smaller channel anymore, but definitely smaller than some channels out there, I suppose. Thank you for the support, man. Really appreciate it. I did a small number on his military. He's probably just booming back up. That it's red in the Twitch chat saying that. About purple? Well, it's not so much that. It's that purple has resources. He just hasn't been making moves right now. So maybe thinking about what his next move may be. Because he has more gold than most players. Hey, Purple, how does your pathing work? Mine is shit. And maybe, is the pathing to the two people that died, is the pathing on everything really bad because of the mod? Maybe the pathing... Oh, look, yeah, the vills can't run. Look, they're like, to the workshop. No, to the workshop. No, to the workshop. No. Alright, so I didn't realize that it was that bad, where the villagers just get stuck. Villagers just can't move. Well, that explains some things to us, okay. So, to me, it's felt like the players just have been very slow, but in reality, I think it's just how clunky this game mode is. Alright, well, you know, it's just like, of course, you know, I choose Arabia, a very open map, I make it size 4, and here we are, there's only 2 players dead. And no sign of this game ending. It is just like a community game for this to still be going on, right? I figured people would be dead by now. But nope. I'm Team Gundrick with the flying TCs. He's on 7 TCs now. 7 TCs, it's so good. Look, I mean, that's 7 TCs in that group. In that group. He probably has a dozen more elsewhere. If Pink turns on me, I'm GG. Says Teal, who... I mean... As long as he blocks things with the mining camp, he'll be fine. Gundrick says he's coming to help! Gundrick is coming to help with TCs! Alright. I guess you could ring the bell, put all your TCs on a control group. Wait! Can you move all the TCs together? This is important, because towers I think you have to move individually. If you can use move them together, then that can be really nice. Okay, Filster says he believes they can move all at the same time. But Gundrick is moving them individually.
Yes.
We need to take out Pink. Well, Pink is thinking about taking out Teal, so that's a good self-preservation move. Alright, Orange is converting Blue's villagers. This probably is making Blue sick to his stomach to see his precious villagers getting converted. Alright, Filster, thank you for testing it, man. Teal's trade is bugged. Where is his trade? Where is his trade? I don't really see any trade carts from Teal. If you could direct me where they might be, I'd gladly look at it.
What a time to join the stream. I feel like I'm high.
Yeah, I can see how you could feel like you're high. I could see it. I've had a few people ask if they were seeing something or they took the wrong pill today or something. Controlling these TCs is a pain. It looks like it, Gundrick. Evil Monk. I'm all team Evil Monk now because he said pointy boys. He said, I'll start making as many pointy boys as I can to help. I will be with you soon, teammate. And here's the strat. Build the barracks, load them up with halberdiers and champions, whatever, and then move the barracks to your opponent. Whoa! Look at the towers. This is how you raid the trade, by the way. Need some support? Just send the towers across the map into your opponent's trade. He's going to his own trade, but... You could run away from that wolf if you wanted to. This is the map. If you want to run away from your problems, this is the map, this is the mod to play, guys. However, just like life, you can't always run away from your problems, and the pathing isn't great. So, probably the best solution is to make actual military. Make a force, make a strategy to get past your life problems. Alright, that's as deep as this stream is going to get. Because you never know when the flying TCs will roam in, patrol over top of your stables, and ruin your economy. You just never know. I mean, look at these things. They're on top of the stables. That, you know, the strat would be to hover over something that was big enough where nothing could surround you or attack you.
Please.
we should have probably chose a map that had no cliffs and no water. So these could move a bit easier. Because I imagine this is going to be a pain to navigate through. This is like me earlier. Before the stream, like I knew I needed to stream at a certain time. And just trying to get to the grocery store, get some things done. And I navigated next to some cliffs with my TC and I got stuck in traffic. So he'll figure it out. Now Gray has moved his towers here because Purple was going to raid the wood line. So he's defending himself with these towers. Evil Monk has some of his pointy boys. What on earth, man? Teal has a lot of Hussar.
Just tuned in. What is this mod/map? Looks crazy.
Yep, pretty crazy, Herbertoni. Thank you for 8 months, bro. Thank you, Red Floyd, for 2. What other strategies have we not seen with this crazy map? Just thinking of ideas.
Thank you for casting ages too, except for this mod. This specific game is garbage.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain that Yellow's King agrees with you there, Chris Reno. Thank you for 3 months. Always have to switch it up, man. Always have to make it different. Hey, what's up, Lord Sniffers? Yeah, moving buildings, exactly. So, the strategy for green is to move his TCs, but they might have gotten stuck here. And there's the signal from Teal. He says 14. Now, he is telling green... Maybe Gundrick's just waiting. I think that Purple and Teal... Or, sorry, Purple is going to fight Teal and green in a second. Gundrick says, my units are there. Whoa! Teal's like, not today. Alright. So they're about to turn on Purple. Has anyone suggested loading up a castle with a dock with demos? I think it's a matter of if you can move things. That's the biggest struggle. Alright, so it's Pedro verse 2. Look at these TCs, man. They're doing some real damage. They're on the hill, too. They're doing more damage than the Hussars are from Teal. How's Pedro gonna react to this? It seems like all the units are just stuck in the mud. Like they can't move. But okay, he realizes now. He changes Teal to enemy. And there are just castles everywhere that Teal needs to take down. The towers shift, the castle shifts now. Getting the hill. Teal will need 8,000 more hits with those Hussars to kill that castle. Green is moving in, though, with his TCs. And Teal's even moving in with the TC. Okay. Alright. Well, what you could do is you could put villagers... Well, look at this! You could put Spanish villagers in the TCs, transport them next to the castle, then unleash the beast. Unleash the beast. This is ridiculous. This is giving Orange some time. Now, Yellow, God knows what he's up to. He's moving around with his tower and repairing them at the moment. On 6 pop. His king is still just sitting there. But yeah, anyway, back to green. He's currently attacking a Byzantine castle with his TCs. Whoa! And purple has just accidentally moved a wall. Yeah, Philster, I think I said that earlier. Ducks can only move on water. It was just a suggestion from the chat. You can't put demos inside castles, unfortunately. It's bugged. It's not that bugged. They need rams, man. They need rams. They need siege. This is gonna take ages. Dare I say, 2 ages. AoE2. Haha. I'm done. I'm done. I'm sorry. I'm gonna shut off the stream. We're gonna end the video here. I apologize. That was forced. That was disgusting. Well, speaking of disgusting and forced, what's up with this trade? Where are they going? Looks like Gundrick got the horses from the dumb farm because they're running right into the cliff. You can't do this. You have to go around. Look, and these guys are like, okay, this is the way we need to go. Nope, let's come back. Come back. To the right? Nope, let's come back. Maybe they're scared, man. Maybe they don't know what to expect beyond the cliff. Let's not judge. Let's not judge. Population-wise, purple's still in the lead. He will probably win the battle versus the TCs, I imagine, even though the TCs have 6,000 HP. Teal has very low number of Hussars, but he's trying to make more, okay. They need rams. They need rams. Everyone needs rams. Gray we haven't talked about in a very long time. Yeah, I don't know if I want to play this one. What? Wait! 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 Guys! I can tell you what just happened. Pedro had his king inside his castle. He made some petards because I just saw the explosion. He ungarrisoned the petards, but with that he ungarrisoned his king right into Gundrick's TC, meaning Gundrick finally got a kill with his TCs. It worked. Might not have been as difficult as it should have been, but it worked. Wow. Well, Lord Sniffer, yeah, you could move your buildings away from the rams, which is another thing that complicates this, but it's very buggy to move anything. So, I don't know. I think it's easier said than done. The only thing that moves on command seems to be town centers, because there's 7 TCs stacked on top of one another here. They don't really run into things. They float over everything. Does Gundrick have his king? Oh, man, wouldn't that be something if he forgot his king was in this castle? Might as well put it in the TCs, man. Like, the TC strat is overpowered. 137 kills, 18 deaths for green. It's craziness. And now, I wonder if Teal will think about turning on green. Purple, it's no longer a threat. Gray scores pretty high, but he doesn't seem like he's a threat. Who knows, man? Who knows? What is Gray up to? Very quiet. I don't know. I see he has a few siege onagers over here. He doesn't have much of an economy. So he relocated his TC to the north. Honestly, purple is, I mean, yes. I can't color. Orange has more population than him. And Celtic Charger says yellow is here, and Gundrick says next then. Uh-oh. Well, wait, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Oh, I was literally just gonna check to see where yellow's king was, because I knew it was somewhere, like, over here. Wasn't it in teal's base? Or purple's base or something? It's dead now. It's dead. Right when I was about to check, he got killed. Gray gives it up. Gray says, it's impossible to play T90 anymore, I surrender. I think he meant to say, it's impossible to play any more T90, I surrender. Yes, so he's tapped out. And so we have 3 people remaining. Evil Monk, who used to be on the left side of the map, is now in the north, with his floating TCs and pointy boys. And Celtic Charger says, think it's just us. There is orange 1v1v1. And Gundrick says, yes. Those trade cards, though. So Gundrick has been using mainly TCs. There we go. I got to control group as TCs. Can he do this? Something tells me that Teal will kill his TCs quite easily here. The Bombard Cannons are there, the Hussars are there. You can't tell which TC he's actually killing, but there are some weak units. But Green's like, no, not today. I'm going to chase down your Bombard Cannons. They only have little legs. I don't need legs. I float. And he'll do his best, I suppose, to kill the towers as well. Shouldn't work, right? Shouldn't work, especially when his king is exposed in that castle. Wow. Orange needs to make a move and snipe some kings, but I don't see how that's possible. This is where the king is for Teal. Celtic Charger, he might not have played for the memes, but he's played really strong this game. But Gundrick has a lot of rams. That is a lot of rams. Rams and TC could work as long as he makes the king run. And Teal, where are you going, pal? Don't like that. That's kind of scary to see. Hopefully he garrisons that. I think Gundrick's trying to move his rams. He says siege, my only weakness. No, she's trying to outrun the siege from Teal. But he runs away from it and snipes the Bombard Cannons. Oh my goodness, this is so ridiculous. And I don't believe that Teal can chase. Not that he has enough units, but I don't think he can chase because of the siege workshops. Oh man, Gundrick. His rams are moving. The TC army is here. Wow, he moved over cliffs as well. Wow, okay. There's no way, right? Teal should be able to win this, I think. As long as Teal doesn't throw away his king, I think he can make enough Hussars to stop the rams. Purple, don't think he has the eco, but who knows? Why do I keep saying purple for orange? Why do I keep doing that? Is that like a... I mean, I'm pretty exhausted at this point. I do that often, too. It's weird. Anyway, I meant orange in the north.
2 months to date T90. Glad we can celebrate with this amazingly ridiculous game.
Well, Teal is trying to kill the TCs. It's not working out. Green has been trying to ram down Teal's buildings, and it kind of worked, but has not been enough. This is scrappy, as Lawton just said. This is messy, and oh, Spanish Vills. That's something we haven't seen a lot of. Spanish Vills from Celtic Charger, and he'll just charge down this castle. It's a way to go, man. Gundrick's king is right there. Not long past midnight, but came for an hour or so to watch your stream. Thank you, Eyes. Welcome, man. Happy to have you here. Thank you, Lawton. Yeah, this is a crazy way to celebrate 2-month resub, isn't it? Goodness. Well, there's 3 left. Now, Gundrick is the host, so I'm slightly biased because of that. Sometimes the host of the game, if they're killed, they quit the game and then we can't spectate any longer. Gundrick has been warned. However, it is normal to just close out of the game when you finish. So, fingers crossed that he doesn't die and close out the game. Fingers crossed. Yeah, it is funny how Celtic Charger is not Celts. I think we did random... Wait, no, we did pick civs. Yeah, it is weird. Seems like my meme strategy was not viable, T90. Sing me a song, oh T90, man. Sing me a song, no. No. Quick. I'm not this quick on my feet. I'm not gonna sing, man. I'm sorry. I don't want to lose my viewers. It was an amazing idea. What I will do is I'll sing them a message. I'll sing them a message. Where's the messages? I have like 20 tabs open with messages. Dear Gundrick, please do not close out of the game if you die. There we go! I sang a song for him. Because he could lose his king. If he loses the king, and he resigns, that would completely ruin this. We need to see the final 1v1. Oh, he's got this, boys! Hold on! He's got this! He's making a war elephant! Alright.
Yes.
I can't even get my units across the map. Chose to continue instead of saving an exit. Chose to continue instead of saving an exit. Oh, please, 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 please mean that's Gundrick, because Gundrick's probably dead. I mean, if the game ended here, it'd still be a good representation of what the mod is. This is freaking ridiculous. It's been enjoyable regardless, even if it were to drop, but I'd rather it not drop for obvious reasons. Never gonna chop it up, never gonna treb it down, never gonna run around and raid you. Nice job, Inside Toast. Nice job. So they all continued. I guess the game might have froze up there. Gundrick could run with this castle. It is possible, but he might not realize this is going on right now. Chat got treb rolled. No longer Rick rolled, it's treb rolled. You were good to me, Celtic, so have this. Oh, that's a nice guy. This is true. Teal and Green were best buds for the whole game. Where will the king go? There it is. Oh, he sent him resources. Okay. And it'll take a few more hits, but as long as Gundrick doesn't run away with his king, this Santa Claus will probably die. And it should. Gundrick says Merry Christmas backwards. But Gundrick dies. And Orange says, tell my units to go down there. And they go pup instead. What is this? Your units turned into a puppy? Sign me up, man. For free? Alright. Well, I think he's referencing the pathing. He wants to go down and they keep going up. They're not turning into puppies. Imagine that. Never thought I'd hear the commentary. Gundrick could run with his castle. Yeah, good point. Good point. What if you were new to the game? What if someone was just searching on Twitch tonight, wanted to see Age of Empires, and, like, let's say they played the game 20 years ago, they show up to my stream, and they're like, man, they sure made a lot of changes to this game. I don't recall castles moving. So then they buy the game, they're really pumped, they call their friends like, yeah, Jimmy, yeah, you can move castles, man, it's crazy. They get into the game, they start trying to move their castles, they're looking up tutorials on how to move their buildings, they're really frustrated because that's the only reason they repurchased the game, and then they realize it was just a mod. That's probably what went down. For someone, at least. Hopefully, you guys figured it out by now. Yeah, the one guy's just blaming it on Jimmy. Like, this always happens when Jimmy's playing with us. Jimmy's just bad luck. Yeah. There's always a Jimmy in the group. Okay, so spies have leaked the knowledge of Santa's location. So, Evil Monk's king is in the north now. Well, it's been in the north, but that's something that Teal can see. And Teal's sending villagers through Gundrick's TC and through Orange's Pointy Boys. So he has been denied. The king is in the north, but the king could easily transport via town center to the east, the west, or the south. And Teal is pretty safe, to say the least. Honestly, what's the best way to get to the north? Load up Vills and TCs, Gundrick style, and transport those babies there. And then if your opponent starts running with his TC, you just chase him down. That's what I would do. But I'm also a pretty daring man, just like Gundrick. I'm not a daring man at all. I'm not a daring man at all. I don't know if I want to play this now. This is pretty brutal, man.
I hated this game so much, but man, THX for letting me play, and well, next game Forest nothing. Next game Forest nothing. Next game Forest nothing.
Night Eater.
Next game Forest.
I find
game
it
Forest nothing. Next game Forest nothing.
I find it kind of ridiculous that you say this is brutal and yet you want to play a Forest nothing game. Something seems backwards there. Thank you for the tip, man. A lot of people do this. Like, they're playing a game, and then I guess they want to thank me for letting them play. You guys don't have to donate after the fact. You know that, right? Feel free, just leave a message in the chat. I might miss it, of course, because I'm too focused on the nonsense that's happening here, but you guys do not have to do that. I'm happy to give you guys an opportunity to play. This could arguably be worse than Force Nothing, I agree. I will say to everyone who played in this, man was it fun to watch. And okay, now Teal realizes that Orange has his TC here. He just won't be able to do it with Hussars versus Japanese helps. Wait, is Gundrick enemy to... Yeah, he's enemy to Orange. So Teal is luring the pointy boys into Gundrick's TC. So Gundrick's KD will just continue to climb here. 213 kills, 100 deaths. This was both amazing and hell. I don't know what to feel after the fact. Well, Gundrick, it was a good show, man. Definitely not a mod that we'll do too frequently, but just crazy that this is even possible, right? It's crazy that Orange is even in this game. Update on Gundrick's trade. Still bugged out. Gundrick, I don't know if you realize this, but these units have just been doing circles down here all game. Blowy Boy says, you have to donate before to get rigged in. No, it's not the case, man. It's not the case. Well, this has gotten kind of brutal. I mean, they're on opposite sides of the map. They could barely path their units. Orange has the counters to Teal, but his counters to Teal give him no way of killing Teal. I think we'll wait a little bit while longer. If this doesn't progress, I think we might call it quits. And just, we'll call it a tie. Because Orange has no siege workshops, no castle for Treb. Teal, I'm not sure exactly what he's doing. He says, Orange says, since we can't path to each other, I'm just going to try and send my king over. Nice guy, okay. Let's both send king out. Can't path. They can't path to each other. Okay, so let's see if Santa Claus can move. You got to put it into TCs, man. I guess you got to put it into TCs. It's the only thing that can move. Okay, Santa Claus is doing it. You know what it is he's thinner than all the other units. So they can make it happen. Here we go. Here comes Santa Claus. Here comes Santa Claus, right down moving buildings lane. And then Teal's king is, or Santa is right there, okay. And he's not budging right now. Orange actually has the pop lead. That's the crazy thing about this. Orange has the population lead. T90 official always rigged me in when I gave him $10. No, that's not true, man. That's not true at all. It's the luck of the draw. Where did Orange go? Oh, there he is. Okay. Oh, no! Who ran into Gundrick's TC? Gundrick's TC could get the kills! Gundrick's TC could get the kills! Don't run that way. Actually, do run that way. Do run that way. Run right through the town center. But he's killing the buildings right now. I don't think that he will respond to the TCs because the TCs are kind of invisible. All you see are the flags. Now, I think the TCs will be distracted by other units. This is risky.
No.
Celtic Charger says we need an ending for T90. Oh god. Oh god, that'll be an ending right there! Did you see that? It lost HP. I guess it switched its target back to the Siege Workshop. T90 style. Arena in center. Snipe with Treb. How about we have a... Okay, here's the challenge. You unresearch ballistics. You both have one tower with your king, and you have to run around. Unfortunately, you can't cancel researches. What if Teal just shot the king, right there? It would be a heartless move, but we could do it. Ally me, I give you res. So they're gonna ally each other. Teal will send him resources. Gold, wood, and food. Okay. Stay ally. come center. I make arena. Trying to afford castle. Okay. As long as they don't drag this on for another hour, I'm curious to see what they do here. Want to do it with Maganel. Well, Maganel would be a bit better than a Trebuchet. Like, the Trebuchet is easier to avoid. Maganel is difficult. I think it would be more true to the mod if they were to have a tower move. Problem is, the Bombard Towers for Spanish, they don't miss. So it would be cheating to be Spanish. So they want the finale for the stream. That's what they want. You know, so there's the walls. There's the walls. I apologize if my commentary is making this more exhausting than it should be. I've been casting for 7 hours today. Orange goes in. I heard rumors of Maganels. Teal has siege workshops. No Maganels yet. Orange has no resources. Okay, now he has just enough wood to make a siege workshop, but we'll need to get some tribute. Where's Teal's king at? Just in the same spot? Hold on, let me message him real quick. This has been a great game. I feel like the longer this goes, the more I'm just getting tired of it. There's been a lot of nonsense in this game. It's been sweet. I've messaged them, probably disrespectful on my part. I'm like, can we end this? This game has been sweet. I know what they're trying to do. Everyone's been doing it ever since the Legends of Texas, but I think it's time. Like, maybe build a dock, hop into the transport, delete the transport for a ceremonial ending. But this is taking too long. Orange doesn't even have a siege workshop right now, so I don't know where are his resources going actually. Because he had wood last time. Maybe he reseeded farms or something? Who knows? So I messaged Teal. Has not responded to me because he's playing the game, of course. Might not have the alerts. And here comes Teal. Just gonna get it pathed over. What is getting pathed over here? Sorry, I just changed the colors on you. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing exactly. Move less distance at a time, small steps, then they'll come all the way. Ah, maybe that's the thing. Maybe people are clicking too far, and you just have to click every 2 or 3 tiles or so. Clean up everything. This guy's watched enough videos to know. Yeah, see, look! See, look! He knows! I like it. He says, clean up everything, nice picture 1490. He needs the image. Alright. Look at this guy helping out my YouTube channel. Well, let's just remove the overlay, make this nice and pretty for the image. He needs the thumbnail. See, this guy knows. Alright, Celtic Charger. I'm rooting for Celtic Charger now. They are going with the Treb. And they need to get inside the walls. And yeah, get rid of these units. Yes, perfect. Perfect. T90 wants to end it. Okay, finish it. I like it. I like it. Alright. So they're now enemied. Santa Claus is in the center, and they will go at it. Just like you should near Christmas. Nothing says I love you and I value you in life like trebbing down the opposing Santa Claus. But the walls are far too big, man. The walls are far too big. This is gonna take a long time. Either someone gets extremely lucky or someone is extremely bad with their... Oh! With their King Micro. And there is no friendly fire with trebuchets. Remember back to the Texas map, they realized and they had to make the walls smaller. Oh, guys, I love it. I love the thought. I do. But... this... I just don't see it ending. Quick, this is where Teal should move the walls. Move the walls. Block Orange off. Well, I feel the like to dislike ratio changing every second on the YouTube video now. Someone commit suicide, man. Commit Santa side. Commit Santa side. Oh yeah, you can move. Can you move gates, Filster? I forget what it is. You can move. You can't move the walls. You can move the gates, something like that. Like after so many volleys, you have to realize, okay, this isn't working out. Celtic Charger, he's finished with this. Evil Monk says, too big. Now the crazy thing is, there's a 2-minute spec delay, right? So I've told them, and they are 2 minutes in the future right now. Oh, wait, what? Oh, that was his own trap. Okay. Never mind. False alarm. And there we go.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Can we get some Santas in the chat? Great game. Honestly, that was so ridiculous, man. I knew it would be over the top. I knew it would be buggy. I knew it would be silly. It kind of stalled out there a little bit at the end, understandably so with how things play out. It was a good mod to test out, I think. After seeing a 2-hour game on a size 4 map, do I want to play this myself right now? Probably not. But I think it's fair that I would need to show you guys exactly how difficult it is by showing my perspective at some point. Because it trust me, it is tough. It is buggy. Now, I don't know for the viewers who might be playing on HD, I don't know if it's possible to find this on HD. We use this on Voobly, but I'm sure you could at least search in the Steam Workshop if you wanted to check it out. For those that use Voobly, you can, of course, find it on the mod workshop there. Here's the achievements for it. Gundrick was the one who cracked me up the most, man, with the TC strategies. I think if I were to really try hard for this, if there was a moving buildings tournament, I would probably go for Persians and move towards what? Legless Alex? You're insane, man. You're insane. Gifted 89 subs to the Twitch stream. Wow. Why 89? What's up with the number? 3,000 subs? Wow, man. We're at 3,000 Twitch subs on the dot right now. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Legless Alex, for that. And to everyone who just received that, I hope you enjoy. I'm going to get back to that in a second, Legless Alex. You guys know how I am with the ending of the YouTube videos. Teal knew that. Okay, so Teal, props to you for working with me on the thumbnail, man. Yeah, I think if I were to play this seriously, man, I'd go for like TCs. I go for TCs and Rams. Here's the look at the eco. Here's a look at the technology stats. Just a wild, wild game. Of course, YouTube, if you are seeing this and you'd like to check out the Twitch stream at some point, the Twitch stream will be below in the video description. And I stream at different times every week with a bunch of different things.